EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. The veteran Jason Sanders ready to get us started. And off we go from Houston. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Miami. 32 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense, just turned out to be a better throw.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
In motion, it's Waddle. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find any. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
The home team's offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They run with the longtime Bengal Joe Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Now Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the...
That is caught! What a throw! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Houston!
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7 0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now stoppage here for an injured player. That's Jalen Waddle, who's in some discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Tua going to give it to Achan. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
In motion comes Beckham. Off play action, it's Tua. Off he goes. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd down and 9. Now it's Tua. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's Achan. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Here's 2. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Sims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big gain.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Mixon. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Now, Stroud. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Man in motion, heading left. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
Here's 1st and 10. Tua. That's complete to River Craycraft. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now a give to Achane, heading right. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Throwing is Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll run with Achane. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he's on to punt for Houston. On the return, here's Washington. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in, and it'll be a modest gain. Second and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Tua now on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. A shotgun snap for Tua. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Hill brought in motion. On the ground is H.A. Yeah! Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire...
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Third and long. Here's Tua. That one caught by Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here's Sims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Dolphins offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Now a 3rd and 2. In motion comes Beckham. 3rd and 2. Tungo Vailoa. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Again, it's Tua. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins up their lead. It's now 24-7. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. The throw on the run is complete. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's 2. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
From the gun on 3rd down, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. First and 10. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the 2nd half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And he's going to have a Texans 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Now Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be taken down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Again, it'll be Mixon. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Dare Ogunbowale. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans back within 10. It's now 24-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, It all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
19 more on that one, and another 1st down. They'll run with Mixon, and a short pickup down inside the 10. On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. And is caught left side by Waddle. Down the sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you could force the ball carrier to go sideways on 3rd and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up fourth down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Miami. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Stroud gonna set up to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Stroud gives it to Pierce. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Waste of time.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run here with Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll go right back to Mixon. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. To throw is Stroud. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Achane. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down. Tua gonna give it to Achane. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put Smythe in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. Down the sideline, inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami. That his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I love these crossing routes, Mike. Not only do they put so much stress into the deep layers of the defense, but they really allow the wide receivers to run with the ball after the catch. We just saw a great example why, and it led to a huge chunk play.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Stroud to throw. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They put Smythe in motion. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Achane. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.